Watch out for a bad boy who pulls up to the petrol station with a pickup truck and a lollipop in his mouth. That is somebody you don't want to take to meet your parents. Hello everybody, my name is Comedian, and if you don't believe me, that's very sensible of you. This is going to be another BTS Bangtan Universe, Bangtan Cinematic Universe reaction. I dipped my toes in a little bit, and then my patrons suggested I continue it like a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, who knows. But then what happened is they suggested for me to do the one that was like 2 after it. They made me skip one. That wasn't my fault, so if you were mad about that, blame the patrons, and also become one of them. Patreon.com/ComedianReacts, description, run BTS, etc. But this is the one I missed. It's the BTS onstage prologue. Unfortunately, it seems that the only version of it available with subtitles has about as many pixels as I have hair follicles, so it's not great. But it's better than not having the lyrics, I suppose, or the translation. And also, I realized when I was looking this up that the Han/Rom/Eng thing doesn't mean Hungarian, Romanian, and English. That's not what that means. It just occurred to me. Thanks to my chat for figuring that one out for me. But anyway, I've been enjoying the BU so far. It's been kind of intense and dark and brooding, and when I clicked on the original version of this, it had a little warning saying this contains like themes of suicide, so spoilers, but also like that is pretty intense. So I'm interested, I'm curious. Let's get this going. Thank you very much for watching. Get comfy, and let's do this. Big hit, intro, classic, divided by 10 pixels. This is like a car advert. This is very artistic and moody. It's also a bit like the outro to Ocean's 11 as well. Oh wow. But is that his blood is the question? Or maybe a ketchup mishap? Yeah, ask a serial killer, mate. That's not going to get it out. You need, like, dry cleaning, or just burn it in a field is usually the other option. This is like a famous piece of music, isn't it? I think that might be the music they use at the end of Ocean's 11. That's probably why I said that. So can he not see them because he's not allowed to, or because he's been shunned? I want to see my friends. Not I need, I want. As if he's been, like, denied access. This is reminding me, I think the very first Bangtan Universe video I watched, I think, had repeated themes between showing, like, all the boys together and like the good times they had, and then how miserable they were apart, which was foreshadowing for their entire career, really, and relationship. So it seems like this video is keeping that up. That was a baby. Alright, it's getting intense. I mean, it looked like it was a Photoshop baby, but it was a baby nonetheless. Of course he's still got like a $40,000 watch on his wrist, because it's a BTS video. That watch is so chunky you couldn't sit on a mattress enjoyably and reliably. So this is where they found him after he committed murder. But they're laughing it off, so it's all fine. There was something slightly sinister about the way he was filming them from a distance. It wouldn't be a BTS video about rock, paper, scissors, would it? See, with like other groups, you'd probably think they might have to like script this stuff, but if you give BTS like a camera and an empty swimming pool and a stick, they will get up to these things. I'm not sure what this song is called. I'm guessing Butterfly, maybe, but it's the one they use in the outro for Bon Voyage, I think. It's a nice song. It's chill. Look at that sense of balance. You only get that sense of balance by being a K-pop artist. It's the only way. So V was the one with blood on his hands, and he's now standing separately from the rest of the group. I guess the question is this before or after? I know the timeline in the Bangtan Universe is a sort of a myth. It's a crazy, unknown thing, unless you've read like a billion backstories to it. Gone for cigarettes, back soon. Popped out for a tin of beans. Just living their best dumpster life, you know. Abandoned pool, abandoned building site office. Bottle of Fiji. I like the themes they have of like kind of feeling excluded or just feeling alone even when you're with a group of people. I've talked about this before in like other songs because I think that's one of the most crippling types of loneliness is when you feel alone when you're surrounded by people. And Sugar seems to be embodying that here. You know, he's looking like wistful and like he's in a different place.
우리 여기일까?
They're not going to show us where it is, are they? It's going to be one of those, like, is it a MacGuffin? Is that the word for it? It's going to be an enigma. It's nothing cooler than blowing out a lighter when you could just turn it off. This is like the interstates in Miami. People just chilling in the back of a pickup truck. No regard for safety. Is that a Korean beach? That's a gorgeous looking beach. It is a very nostalgic song, and you've also got the very, like, sort of, well, I was about to say blurry video, but I meant, like, I think even through the shite pixels I can pick out that this video's got quite a sort of nostalgic filter on it, you know. This section of the video, it's quite warm, it's quite oversaturated and, like, overexposed, and kind of got, like, a sort of, like, little bit of, like, Gaussian, like, nostalgic blur on it. So I feel like, so far, for me, the Bangtan Universe is set up like, you know, one of the bigger themes is how they are together and how they are when they're separate. Watch out for a bad boy who pulls up to the petrol station with a pickup truck and a lollipop in his mouth. That is somebody you don't want to take to meet your parents. That is a bad boy. Oh, and the pink Instax camera as well. It's another sign. If you're going to sleep in the back of a pickup truck, at least have a blanket. You know, I support that message. Okay. More youngs being parents. Exactly. I was just thinking that. Okay. So is this just Sugar and Jungkook right now? Are they scheming? Like, is this like when they're away from the group? They're scheming? Are they establishing like who has a closer relationship? I feel like the closest thing I can think of is the themes in this video and the other ones I've seen so far to BU. It's almost kind of like what BTS would be if they weren't K-pop artists, but they were just like a regular group of friends, or you know, if they met in different circumstances. It's kind of like their story transformed to a different multiverse or something. Like maybe it's them imagining, you know, what they get up to if they weren't famous superstars and stuff. Ooh. I'm with Jin. I'm like, oh, you shouldn't be climbing that. That looks risky. Alright, let's have a look at these lyrics. Will you stop the time this moment passes? I'm afraid you'll forget me and act like nothing happened. That kind of goes into a lot of what I'm thinking, like, it's like, so far at least, it seems like aspects of the Bangtan universe, or the videos I've seen, kind of like act like beautiful preserved moments in time that kind of sum up their friendship and their relationship. Like something nostalgic to look back on, you know, in like 30 years they are leading separate lives, or they've stopped doing the BTS thing. That is cool cinematography. Very cool. Even through the 4 pixels, I can see what it means and what it feels. Is this going to explain how he got the bloodied hands? Is this like a flashback? No. This is just like Run BTS if they didn't have health and safety involved, you know, and if they didn't really have a directive. This is what they would do. Okay, and now we have Rien de Rien as the outro song. Very interesting. Oh, no. It's a remix, maybe. Music by Hitman Bang. Wow. Someone said his hands, his bloodied hands, are because of the I Need You MV, if you remember. I do not remember. That is the problem with me trying to, like, comment on, you know, a connected theme of videos, because my memory isn't really set up for that or anything. It's kind of like when I watch the Marvel Universe, I have to like read the synopsis of, you know, Ant-Man again, even though it's Ant-Man. The synopsis is in the title pretty much, but anyway. Oh my goodness, this Hitman Bang logo is amazing. Did he make that, or did one of the BTS members make that? I love it. Oh, it's got a post-credit scene. All right. How exciting. This is where they reveal the crossover. Captain America strides into the scene. Interesting. So that was almost like he'd driven to the same spot they hung out in like a year ago or a month ago, and he pulls out the picture and it makes him kind of nostalgic, like in a sad way, for, you know, the past maybe. I don't know. Very cool, very cinematic and moody. I liked it. That was an engaging piece of content. It was cool, and I liked all the music mixing. It was nice to kind of hear or to see like a BTS footage and also have some, you know, some different artist music in there. It felt, I guess, a bit like, you know, Jungkook's Golden Closet films, but obviously not directed or edited by him. Because if he'd edited it, it would have had, like, you know, dubstep, wah wah wahs, and then when, was it, who jumped into the sea? Whenever the person jumped into the sea, it would have been like, and like, you know, phase cuts and stuff. That was a very classic cinematography. It was cool. Oh my goodness, it's more deep than I realized. So his other friends disappeared from the Polaroid, which is, like, really dark. Maybe it's one of those like wizard photos and they just strolled off for a bit, or maybe it's really sinister. I guess I'll find out in the future. Yeah, that was really cool and artistic. I'm going to enjoy the Bangtan Universe at face level as I watch it. It's almost like more stressful having a chat telling me like what it actually might be as I'm watching it, because it's like I've got no chance. Like with BTS lyrics, I feel like I'm usually quite good at interpreting them, or, you know, they're quite direct. They speak about, you know, very deep stuff in a way that is very relatable while also still being deep. Whereas this is much more in a kind of artistic, you know, kind of slightly pretentious art critic world where it's like, I'm not really sure what's happening here, but I do like it. It's very interesting and engaging. So I'll take it at face value, and I'll trust you guys to put in the comments all of the stuff I missed, all of it. And that might mean a second-by-second playback, but that's absolutely fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. Thank you very much for watching. And if you did enjoy, make sure you have subscribed and turn on notifications. I have Subscriber Saturdays, which is a, you know, semi-regular feature here where my subscribers suggest and pick out a song for me to react to on the weekends. You can also suggest stuff in the comments, of course. Also check out my Patreon. I've got Run BTS and Bon Voyage reactions on there, and exclusive content like that, and early access to all of my videos. I've got a Discord community down there as well, and I've got excitement for the rest of this thing. I'll take it as it comes. I feel like there might be about 70 of these videos, so maybe it'll take me like a year or two to get through, but that's cool. Plenty of content. That's the YouTuber way of looking at it. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll be seeing you soon, and remember, if you like this reaction to the BTS prologue, then subscribe to my channel. It's totally Pog. That's what the cool kids are saying.